Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Brittany Christina of the Brittany Christina collection, and this channel focuses on luxury, fashion design, and entrepreneurship. If you're interested in any of those things, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and like this video. I would love to stay connected with you. All right, y'all, so much has been going on. Over the past 2 months, my life has been crazy. As you can tell by my last video, I did move, and I'm still in the midst of moving, okay? There's just a lot going on right now, but I think a part of the move, I realized how much stuff I have. It's literally crazy. And so I started to do a closet clean out, y'all. I started to go through my closet to see what is it that I have, what is it that I need, what don't I need, and I pretty much decided, you know what, there's a lot of stuff that I just like don't wear anymore, I don't need, but there's still good quality stuff. And so I decided to give Poshmark a try. Why not, create another side hustle and sell some clothes that I've worn that's just been sitting in my closet, because I'm telling y'all, I have a lot of stuff. And so I think my birthday is in June, and so this year for my birthday, I just want it to be different. One, I think I'm going to celebrate my birthday for the entire month of June, and I'm really just all about like living this luxurious lifestyle. And so literally I already have it planned out. I know exactly what I want to do, but in order to live that life that I want and really enjoy my birthday, I'm gonna need money. And so I thought it would be great. I can sell some of my clothes and use that as the money to kind of spend on myself for my birthday, so that I'm not like dipping into my personal savings or whatever. So I have a goal to make $5,000 by May 31st, and I thought it would be cool to kind of do a series on this and kind of take you all on my journey. One, so that I could get the encouragement that I need to like hit my goal, but two, like, if any of you all have ever sold clothes on Poshmark, if you have any tips or anything, let me know, because I'm definitely a beginner. This is my first time, but it's crazy because I'm like, why haven't I done this sooner? I have so much inventory. So today's video is really gonna be about me setting up my Poshmark store. I'm gonna take y'all through the inventory that I have. I'm gonna let you know how much inventory I'm starting with, and we're just gonna go through the entire process. So stick around and watch the whole thing. So I am currently in a different room right now, and this is pretty much all my inventory. All of this came out of my closet, and I still have a whole bunch of stuff over here that y'all don't see. I will show y'all in a second, but I started the process. Right now I have 2 clothing racks of clothes. I started the process of just like going through everything that I had, just to see what I felt like was sellable, and what needed to be donated. And so I came up with, right now, these 2 clothing racks. There are 100 pieces, there are 100 items here, and that doesn't take into account the shoes that I have. All right, y'all, so this is all of the inventory that I have. Actually, I lied, it is not all of it, but as you can see, it is quite a lot. I did color code the racks by color just because I'm obsessed with doing that. It's just easy to keep track of everything. These are the mini shoes that I have. I think here it's about 20 pairs of shoes right now. I actually do have 2 bags of shoes here that I need to continue going through, and then I still have a lot of clothes here and accessories that I need to go through, as well as all of these bags. All of this came out of my closet, y'all. Like, so now what I'm doing is taking photos of all of my inventory. As you can see, I set up pretty much a white background, and this is actually the lighting kit that I did. I did a video review on the Amazon lighting kit, which came with like an actual background with like the stands and the cloth, so I will link that card above if you're interested in the actual kit that I'm using. But yeah, I set up the white background so that I can have a clean picture for my clothes. I'm using my phone in this particular clip, and that's because I'm filming this footage on my actual camera, but I did not like how my phone pictures turned out. I think because of like the shadows, I'm kind of away from the windows, so it just wasn't even. As you can see, I'm using my flash, but I opted to kind of scrap my camera photos and scrap my phone photos and use my camera photos, which came out a lot better. I also used my mannequins as well, so I was just using the resources that I had, y'all. Like, I was not trying to go above and beyond. I did not edit any of my pictures. I just put on a flash, used my camera. I took shots on the mannequin, and I also did try to get shots on a flat surface as well. I also made sure to take shots of like the tags, all of the details, the fabric details, the different angles, just as many as I could. I think Poshmark, you can add up to 16 photos if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, listen, if I had the time, like, let me just get as many photos as I could of all the angles that I could. That way there was no, question about it. So I think the only thing, just looking at how my photos came out, so Poshmark crops everything to a square, which I did not realize. So a lot of the photos that I was taking were vertical. And so I probably should have, if I knew that, I would have like zoomed out a little bit or backed up a little bit so that, the pictures don't get cropped off. So I do have to go back and edit that. But otherwise, it came out okay, y'all. Not rocket science. So now I am going ahead and creating a listing to set up my Poshmark store. So the very first thing that I am doing is adding some of the pictures that I took from my computer and dragging and dropping into the store. As you can see, that is the square crop that I was referring to. So some of the garment is getting cropped off a little bit, but for this particular jacket, like, it's not bad, so it's fine. When I do drag and drop, some of the pictures are like, they're kind of odd and they're turned sideways or whatever, so I am just clicking into each one of them just to make sure it's cropped the way that I want it to. So now we are getting into the nitty-gritty of the content. So for title, you all want to make sure that you're adding the brand name of the garment, the colors, the fabric choice, the, any type of details that you can describe, even the size, whatever you think that the customer is going to be searching in order to get to your listing, add that into your title. There is a certain character limit, so just be mindful of not making it too long. The next thing is the description. I've really kind of modeled my description based off of what I see other people doing. Again, I want to make sure that I'm adding the most detailed information as well, because again, for search purposes, SEO purposes, those words in the description is what's going to be picking up in search. So I did just copy the actual title that I added, as well as just adding like a few more details. I'm adding the size, I'm adding the condition that the item is in, so that the customer knows, like, if there's any defects or if there's any flaws, what's wrong with it. Also adding just the fabric choices, and then for a lot of this I do look at the tags to see what is the actual fabric versus the generic denim, jean, and so forth. Like, is it 100% cotton or polyester? Like, all of that information I just add in there because people want to know. And then last but not least, I do add just some additional keywords to the end of my description. So if this jacket is for like the summertime or the fall, or if it was a specific season, just like whatever words are associated with this particular jacket, I just throw it into the description so that again, those words can be picked up in search. Next, I am adding the category, the size of the jacket. Everything else is pretty, standard. Just continue to follow and fill out all of the information that you can. A lot of these fields are saying optional, but I think it's just best if you know the answers to some of these questions. Just fill out as much as you can, because everything serves a purpose. A lot of these options work for like filters, on the Poshmark site, as in addition to search and all that, just a lot of different things. There's a lot of different ways that the customer can land on your page and land on your listing. So just provide as much information as you can so that you can complete your listing. So I have officially set up my first listing. Super excited. Right now I'm just doing like a basic walkthrough of the back end of Poshmark, just so that I can kind of get familiar with it. These are all of my listings. I kind of did a bulk like upload of listings and save them all as drafts. I have this weird thing about wanting to color code how the listings show up on my actual page. I don't know if that's doing too much, y'all, but that's why they're all saved as my draft. But I think overall the process was pretty simple, straightforward. I was a little nervous at first, but it was actually pretty easy. I mean, to create a listing, it takes a matter of seconds, to be honest. I think the hardest part is just like filling out the description, but as long as you don't overthink it, it works. And the good thing is you can always edit at any time. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Definitely, if you all have experience with selling on Poshmark and have been successful at it, please share some tips, y'all, because I really want to reach my goal by the end of the month. But I will keep you all updated. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you can continue to follow my journey, and I will see you all in the next video.